How you doing, everyone? I am here today at Hitch Fit with Teresa and Matt. Teresa and Matt are online clients of mine that just finished a 16-week program, couple program. Oh man, this is amazing numbers. I never get to see you guys before, and so when I always see the after, individuals, and you guys look absolutely amazing. So Teresa started at somewhere around 35% body fat. Today she came in at 21.63% body fat for a 13.37% body fat drop. Started at 155 pounds at day one, and then today she was 122 for a 33-pound drop. That's great. You'll get measurements on your hip and your stomach when we get home, so I'll get you guys those numbers too here soon. Matt started at 184, today's 138. First time you've ever seen your abs?
Yeah.
You got some good abs too. For a 46-pound drop. Started his body fat at 28.5%, today 8.69% for a 19.81% drop. So, wow guys, other than the spectacular numbers and how amazing you guys look, take me back to day one, just how you guys were feeling, where you were at, how you guys found us, why that point was the day to start.
Well, for me, I was at a point where I just was so low on energy all the time. And, by the time I would get home from work, I felt like I didn't have much left over for my family, for my kids.
Sure.
And so a lot of it was about building some energy, getting fit, so I could make the most of my life with my kids.
Yeah.
And also just the dissatisfaction with where I let myself get, fitness-wise, body-wise.
So you have two children then?
2 children.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Awesome,
awesome. So Matt, where were you at exactly?
Oh, wow.
You had mentioned that you were a bigger kid growing up.
Yeah, I was a fat kid growing up. I've roller coastered my weight up and down, but I've never lost all the weight that I really wanted to lose. But for me, I have bad feet. I have to wear special inserts, and I was on heartburn medication, taking sleep aids. I still, of course, wear the inserts every once in a while, but I can wear flip-flops again. I've never been able to for a while.
So are you off of all your every medication you guys are off?
Yeah.
That's
all that.
I had asked them a question, off camera here about, just how they felt, because obviously everyone looks at pictures and they're like, oh my gosh, they look, but some people don't take the time to actually read the stories and where they're at spiritually and mentally and physically too. So take us through your transformation as far as where you were then, and you just told us about where you were then, but during your journey, the transition of what happened, not only mentally, spiritually, physically.
Mm-hmm. Well, for me, it was just, it was a blurry picture on everything. Looking at my life as a whole, as a dad, professionally, what I do, and so really, through the whole process of the impact of goals, persistence, and going after something relentlessly. You want to give in, sometimes give up. It's like, no, I can't, and that day does make a difference. Maybe I didn't get 100% in like I wanted, but the next day I can, or I can even get 110%.
Sure.
And it's completely paid off.
Yeah.
In that regard. And really, probably physically, is probably the smallest change collectively.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm more confidence, and I'm 41. And so, not like my midlife crisis is not, oh, I need to go buy a Harley or something. It's
I need more protein.
Oh, I need more protein. Yeah. But why didn't I focus on that goal? Why didn't I ever achieve that? Or why did I only go part way? And really refocusing and rededicating on
you really smashed through the barriers and walls, is what it sounds like to me. For whatever reason, like you were saying before, you only would give 90%, which in school is still an A-, but everyone wants to get an A+, and what exactly was holding you back, whatever it was, you completely demolished it, and, at 41 years old, the best shape that you've ever been into. That's amazing.
Yeah. Should have done this 15, 20 years ago.
Well, and a lot of people will make excuses into why, I'm busy, I have children, I don't want to get my lifestyle up, whatever excuse it is. You guys really crush your excuses and just made it happen, and it's been awesome. So Teresa, tell us about your transformation.
It's just been an amazing journey. Looking back, it's like, how did the 16 weeks pass so quickly? Because you know, at the time you're pushing through, and
the first couple weeks you're like, I don't know, this is so slow, and then it's
just like, wow. And I told you earlier, I was telling Matt the other night that it's just like, I can't imagine living my life any other way now. It's just how it is, and it's just it's exciting. You know, the kids would want to go to the pool or, you know, the water park, and it was like I was always trying to convince them to do something else because of that. Oh, I don't really want to go out, and you know, now it's like, okay, let's go
to the pool. Yay!
So
awesome. So from here on out, what are you guys' goals? I know you said you want to do you're doing a 5K here pretty soon. What are your goals from here on out, and what can you tell people that may be in the same situation that you guys were in day one? What can you tell them as far as going through their own transformations?
One, the importance of persistence. But for me, I mean, like long term, it's the impact of food that it has on your life. You know, I mentioned earlier that I'm feeding my body now rather than feeding depression, feeding boredom, something. And so really making sure I'm feeding my body, and that's mentally as well as physically, with good stuff. So for us, when the two girls, making sure that they're active as well. And then the food things, I mean, it's impacting them too. I mean, realizing on how the importance of food and what you eat, and it's okay to have some snacks every once in a while, but life does not evolve around snacks.
Well, giving you guys a crazy statistics, you have two baby girls, a 4 and a 7-year-old. From the ages of 6 to 12, Kansas City is the fattest city in the nation for females that age group.
Really?
So what you guys are doing directly is going to indirectly and directly affect their lives. You know, not saying that they're overweight, or I don't know what your children look like, but what I'm saying is teaching them this early. That's the education that they need, so that, you know, they're not a part of that statistic, and then they can go on and maybe they pay it forward to another 10-year-old little girl. You know, I mean, that's what this is about. So you guys collectively lost 78 pounds total, which is a child, you know? you guys did really, really great. One thing I want to touch on, because we have a lot of mothers that follow. You have 2 children, you have a job, both of you guys have a job, full-time jobs. How do you manage all of it?
It was a tough change at first. I really had to figure out how to fit it all in and balance it all, but I really just, well, I think one of the great things about the program is the flexibility with working out, and the fact that I was able to do that at home really fit my schedule so much better. I would try and get up, you know, a little bit earlier in the morning, get some cardio in, and then, you know, my big workouts were after I put the girls to bed at night. So instead of sitting on the couch and accomplishing nothing, you know, as soon as I get them to bed, I'm in the basement, I'm on the treadmill, you know, I'm lifting weights, whatever.
That's awesome.
And you know, it was really hard at first. It was a huge adjustment, but now it's just the way it is.
It's a part of your everyday schedule, and they say it typically takes about 30 days of doing something with routine to make it a lifestyle change. And you guys will live happy and healthy and fit the rest of your lives, pending something uncontrollable doesn't happen. You know, just enjoy food for what it is, you know, and use it as your fuel. Teach your children, teach those around you. I'm inspired. I'm proud of you guys. It's awesome. I love this. My job is amazing because I get to see people go from a state of unhappiness and insecurity and a place they don't like being, and within a very short amount of time being in a place that just you walk into a room and shine. And that's what you guys did the minute that I walked into the gym. So very, very proud of you. Thank you so much for your hard work. Definitely follow us on hitchfit.com. Check out Teresa and Matt, and you guys have a very healthy and fit day.